Cat Studios, meow. Hello, today we are going to be doing a baking video, which we haven't done only like once with the oatmeal cookies. And today we are going to doing cinnamon rolls. So let's get started. Hey, it's Lara from Sleepy Cat Studios and my little sister Leah. You've probably seen her in my other video, I think the oatmeal cookies one. Yeah. And also in Minecraft when we play, she's there. Her name is Lila. I don't know why, but her name is Lila.
I like that name, that's why.
And today, in case you didn't already see the intro, which of course you did because we don't usually skip them, we are going to be making cinnamon rolls, or cinnamon buns, whatever you want to call them. Buns, cinnamon rolls, doesn't matter. And we are going to be separating the ingredients. It's no need, I think. No,
Yeah.
not no need, right?
Yeah, it is.
No need cinnamon rolls, so you don't need a hand mixer, really.
Yeah.
And also, we tried using a hand mixer before, it didn't work out so well. So we're just not going to do that. We're going to separate the wet ingredients and dry ingredients in two bowls because it's easier to mix. If you do both in two bowls, and if you put both the dry and wet ingredients in one bowl, it gets really sticky and it's hard to mix. So I suggest putting them in two bowls. You can put it in one if you want to struggle with your life, but yeah, sure, whatever you want. We're going to start with the dry since I think the dry has more ingredients. And what we need first is,
I'm craving some
I think 1 cup of flour. 3 cups of flour and 1/2 cup of flour. So we'll just even out with my finger because it's easier.
1.
Wait, 3?
Yes.
Yeah,
3
3
cups
1/2.
and 3 1/2 cup.
Ooh.
2.
We'll just pick up the 3 because I'm going to
3 1/2.
Okay, where's the 1/2 cup?
Right there.
Mango's ripe, I really want to eat
It's
it.
the 1/2 cup. Okay, so that's
3 1/2 cups of flour.
I really want
now we
this mango.
need 2 eggs. Oh wait, we put that in the wet bowl, right? I forgot because last
For the
time,
dry, you need salt.
right? So
Right there.
It's right. It's right.
I know, I can see this.
You only need 1
salt.
teaspoon.
Anyways, then we take the salt.
2 teaspoons. Is that it? Yeah. Oh,
jeez.
that's too much.
There. Now there's this salt.
Make sure it's, yeah.
That's good. 1. I don't like pouring the salt.
Okay, I think that's enough. Let's not put any more.
You think that's enough?
Yeah, I'm worried that it might be too much. Let me see. Is that a teaspoon?
Teaspoon.
Wow, it seems so big. Okay, so I think that's it. How much does it say?
2
Teaspoons.
Are
Okay.
you still recording?
Yeah.
Mom, you need to learn how to pause videos.
Oh. Okay, that's better.
You need to learn when you need to pause.
Okay, so you gotta mix it.
Okay.
So you mix that together.
I really want to cut this mango. It's ready.
How much yeast do you have to put in there? 3 teaspoons?
Yeah.
Okay, let me close this.
Okay, so the yeast is right there.
Okay, I think that's mixed in enough. 3 teaspoons of yeast. So this thing open. Oh my gosh. There we go.
That teaspoon.
Gotta get the salt out of here. Because the salt and the yeast can't mix on opposite sides.
So that's instant yeast, right?
Yes.
One,
Let me just close on my fingers.
2, 3. Then you mix it all together.
Mom, no.
Got the yeast in there, nice and mixy, right, Leah? Leah could do the wet. Leah,
Yeah,
you could
Leah's gonna
take the eggs out from the refrigerator.
And try not to drop anything, please.
Yeah.
I will drop everything.
Take the eggs. You need eggs.
How many eggs do you need?
You need 2 eggs.
Oh. So we got 2 eggs.
And I think that's it with the dry ingredients, right?
Yeah.
Or yes.
Yeah.
And we have cage-free eggs.
No. Okay, 2 eggs.
Okay, let me just open this.
It's
Don't
okay.
get an eggshell. I don't want to get an eggshell. Oh, I got an eggshell. Ugh.
There's Leah.
What is life? What is...
I thought you were going to record her doing that.
I am.
You are? You're recording? Oh, okay. Ready? Crack the next one.
Take it.
Leah.
Okay, you're going to need half a cup of water now. Here, I'll pass you the water.
Okay, so we need 2 eggs, half a cup of water. Please pour the water in the bowl. Use the fork and mix it.
You're going to need a fourth cup of water. No, oil. Yeah. Okay, Leah. Here's a fourth a cup of water.
I mean, olive oil.
I mean, oil, not olive oil.
Okay,
This
we
is
need.
sunflower oil.
Okay, whatever oil you have. Just use whatever oil. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. Unless you're allergic to
You
something.
could use butter, but I'm using oil.
So we're gonna have 1/4 cup of oil or melted butter.
And then our favorite 1/4 cup of honey.
We need 1/4 cup of honey also.
Honey.
So just squeeze as much. Get a big bottle because this is not that much.
You need a big bottle.
We'll have to buy more. Is it
Okay,
full?
we barely have any more honey now.
Okay.
So we don't have any more honey for the tea.
Honey for the tea. Okay, so we got that. Looks like that's everything. Eggs, water.
Make sure you keep mixing it.
You already put milk in, or
Don't
no?
lick your fingers because you got eggs all over them. Yeah.
We also have to put 1 cup of milk. Yay! 1 cup of milk.
Okay, next ingredient is 1 cup of milk.
1 cup.
1 cup of milk.
Careful. Ooh, a little spilled. That's a little
Well,
bit.
it's okay.
It's okay. Mix it in good, Leah.
1 cup of milk.
You have to be careful not to get anything out of the bowl. Because our river in this bowl is
1 cup of
really
milk.
rising.
Okay, cool. Now you gotta
Super
put
duper
that.
foamy.
Okay, that is all the wet ingredients. So now we have to gradually, or you just pour it in if you want.
Yeah.
But
And then
add
mix it together.
the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients and mix it together, which is going to be kind of hard, so I'm going to do that.
Go.
Dun, da, da, da.
And
Dun, 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 dun,
I'm just going to add the whole thing.
dun, da, da, da. Dun, 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 dun,
mix and mix and mix and mix.
dun, da, da, da.
So this is what it's going to look like. Mixy, 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 mix. Nice and mixy.
This is what it looks like complete. It is nice and sticky and very wet. And there are no flour parts except for like the bowl around here, but that's fine. We just need everything to be wet. Make sure there's no dry parts because that could mess it up. So what we have to do is let it rise for 2 hours out on the table or wherever you want to go. You can just sit it on the floor if you want to. Doesn't matter. Just sit it out somewhere for 2 hours, and then after 2 hours, you put it in the fridge, and you can let it cool overnight, or even 2 nights, or 3, or 4. It doesn't really matter. But we do have one sitting already in the fridge so that we can use it, because we don't need to wait like 3 or 4 days for this thing to, I mean, you don't really have to wait 3 or 4 days, but we don't want to wait that long to make it. So we already have our batch that we made yesterday, and we are going to make the filling with this one.
Oh, we gotta make the filling first.
To make the smear, first we need 1/2 cup of butter, which is right here, and 1/4 cups of light brown sugar. You need light brown because, you know, the smear is kind of brownish. And
You need
it
1
for that.
1/4.
If you didn't
Right,
know
1
that,
1/4.
we'll just
Right?
tell you.
Yes.
Yeah.
We also need
Cinnamon. That's why
2.5 tablespoons of grounded sugar. Ground sugar. Cinnamon, right. Ugh, I don't know why it's wrong with me. Cinnamon, this is cinnamon. You actually don't use sugar to make this, do you?
they're called cinnamon.
Brown sugar.
Right, brown sugar, but not like, you
I
know.
call them cinnabuns. I don't call them cinnamon rolls or anything. I just call them cinnabuns.
So there we go. It's the sugar. You guys. Do you want me to measure this?
See, that's a good
Nice
mix. That is very good.
A nice buttery. How much cinnamon?
That is how it is supposed to.
2.5 tablespoons. That's a lot of cinnamon. Here's 1.
No, it's getting that nice
2.
dark look. That's
Sugary, cinnamon, buttery.
It looks black. It looks like paste. The cinnamon smear or filling is kind of like a paste almost. It's very chunky and stuff, but it's also wet and chunky.
Here we go. That's 2.5 tablespoons of the cinnamon. That's going to be lovely to smear on.
Yes, and all we need is 1 cup of powdered sugar.
No, we don't need that.
Oh, okay then. Okay, so what you need to do first is put down a bed of flour over on your, if you have something like this, parchment paper,
Okay,
I think
okay.
it is,
Also put flour on the rolling pin.
because it's really sticky. The dough is extremely sticky, and if you don't put flour down, then it's going to get all stuck to the, if you don't put it, you have to put a lot of flour down, because if you don't put enough, then it's just going to get stuck onto the rolling pin, and it's going to all mess up, and it's not going to be very pretty. So this is our dough. It has nice of bubbles, and that's what it should look like. Lots of bubbles.
Lots of bubbly, wobbly, pubblies.
And this recipe we got from Gemma Stafford.
Okay, so once you have the dough,
Alright, let's try to get all that sticky goodness. Now,
get the dough all floury, and then you have to roll it into a rectangular kind of shape. It doesn't have to be exactly a rectangle, and obviously it's not going to come out exactly a rectangle because this is flour. It's not a drawing, and you can't just... It's going to be a bit stuck on here.
Yeah, put some more flour on it.
Don't want anything to get stuck.
It looks good.
And make sure you don't over roll the dough, because one time we rolled it like way too thin and the dough just ripped and we couldn't really get the smear on it very well.
Yeah.
So
yeah, right now it's getting stuck.
It's getting stuck. It's really sticky.
I think you need to put the flour on the dough. More flour on the dough. Because
Don't stick on me, sir.
Don't sit on me. How dare you get flour on my beautiful hands.
Okay.
I'm gonna try this. This dough is extremely sticky right now. Trying not to get it stuck on this.
I think you could put the smear on it now.
Yeah.
It looks big enough, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
See, it's not exactly rectangle. There's these
It's
little
my turn.
hills,
I have
but
to
it's
put
okay.
the smear on.
Okay.
Now you want to get your smear. Now you want to get your smear and just smear it on. That's why it's called a smear. Because you have to smear it on the dough.
You're gonna need a lot of smear. Lyric, you could get a spoon.
Okay.
It's
I think a
really
spoon
hard
will help
because
get more on.
There's a bunch of liquid in the bowl, so it's kind of hard to get the smear.
Yeah. Now we're talking. Let's get
No,
that
we're
smear
not
on.
really talking
Okay.
that much.
But we need that smear. Don't eat it.
But it got on my fingers.
What else
Tastes
are you
good.
supposed to do if it
It
gets...
tastes really sweet, even though it doesn't actually have that much brown sugar. I think it's mostly the it kind of tastes like melted butter, but not really.
Yeah.
It has a nice taste to it.
Yeah, everybody likes the inside of cinnamon buns.
Yeah, if you haven't had a cinnamon bun, go have a professional made one, and then you make your own, because then you'll know you make
If
them.
you,
If you
haven't
just
had a Cinnabon, then you're missing out on life.
okay,
Okay. Okay.
Mmm.
Look how
Yummy.
good that looks.
Yummy.
I know it looks really, 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 really super duper dark, but it's actually
Yeah.
really, 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 really super duper yummy.
It's supposed to be that color.
It's super duper sweet. It's really sweet. It tastes sweet. It looks sweet.
It's supposed to be
but
nice
I
and
don't
gooey
really
like
think
that.
It looks
yes,
sweet.
it's very, very gooey.
Oh, I can't wait.
Make sure you use all the sauce in the bowl.
This is going to be so delicious. We're going to share some with our neighbors, though, so that we don't overeat. We'll share some.
We have to share it with our neighbors, sadly. I wish I could just eat all of it.
We already preheated our oven to 350. The recipe said 375, but last time we did that, ours burned on the bottom, so we're doing 350. We'll just wait longer if we have to. We'll do it.
Okay, I think this is good enough.
Make sure you get all of that goodness on there.
I think it's everywhere, basically, I think.
You wanna, cause you want all that yumminess inside there,
You don't want a cinnamon bun left
without that yumminess.
Okay. The whole point of cinnamon
This
is to
is
have cinnamon
basically
inside.
love, trust,
So
pig
then you're gonna
sauce.
roll it.
It's pretty easy, really. Unless it gets stuck, like it is hitting here. Roll it very, very softly.
I wish I could
Oh my
eat all
gosh,
of
it's
this.
ripping.
That's okay. It'll be fine.
Everything's gonna be fine.
It's getting...
Maybe it needs more flour. Yeah. Just try to get as much flour on there as you can. Flour, don't get stuck.
Don't get stuck on.
Okay, so unfortunately, we were too rough with the dough, and as you can see, okay, me, I was too rough with the dough, and it ripped on the side over there. But everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. So what you
Now
have to
it
do
looks
is
like-
cut it into little
2
2-inch strips, and then you place them down. And as you can see, that looks kind of messy because it ripped. This is so bad. It's not supposed to rip. It happened to us. Now this is the second time. Like I've said before, it ripped. It did not go very well. But we were trying to save them. We were trying to save these poor little Cinnabons.
Who want to be eaten and go to Cinnabon heaven.
Mm-hmm.
They were started, but they were not finished.
Oh my goodness. We have to let it rise too for an hour. I
Oh,
forgot.
right. Okay, so here are our Cinnabons. They don't look exactly how they're supposed to because they're way too sticky. Hopefully if you make this, yours will come out better. Go look at another video because ours sucks. We're so bad at this.
Yes, last time we made them, they came out good.
Okay, so now we have to let our Cinnabons rise for an hour. Well, it's covered. It has to be covered. So our cinnamon rolls have finally risen like Jesus from the grave, and we are going to put them in the oven now that it's at 350. And I know, they're really puffy.
Why are they so big?
They've risen.
Lyric kind of overworked the dough a little bit.
Also that, I ripped it by accident. Okay, so how long should we put them in for?
40 minutes.
40 minutes. Okay, so I guess it's going this way.
We could leave it in longer if we need to, but... And we could check it when it gets to...
Okay, to let it cook in the oven, or bake, whatever you want to say. We're going to let it bake in the oven for 40 minutes, and while we are doing that, we are going to be making the cream cheese frosting, because in case you haven't had a cinnamon before, there's like this nice gooey frosting on the top of it. I'm going to try and make that.
Well,
So to begin the cream cheese frosting, you need to put half a stick of butter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Half a stick of butter and half a package of cream cheese. And you need to mix it together with your fork thoroughly so it's all mixed. Just to point out, this is my friend Anamari. She just came because we picked her up, so she's probably going to be joining us in the process of making this delicious cream cheese frosting because it's so good.
next, we're going to put 1 cup of sugar.
You can do that, Anamari. Where's the cup?
Here's it. Here it is.
Okay. So let. Anamari's
Actually,
going to do it.
Alamari could do it, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're.
Mom!
Oh, I don't know. I can't hear it. Leah, move. Sorry.
Can't hear.
No, I'm deaf.
Does that
I'm
mean?
old. Yeah. So we put it in the, what do you call this thing?
A sifter.
Sifter, right. Sifting it.
Wait, so we sift it in?
Just like sift it and shake it a little, I guess.
You can use that too.
No. Let Mari do it.
No, you can also.
That's just so it's like smoother and creamier and easier to mix.
Maybe we should just dump it in.
Nah. Let's sift it.
Sifting takes a long time.
Just make sure. Okay, the next ingredient is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Now you can
Just,
see.
oh my gosh, this is tight on there.
And I'm recording because Lyric is doing the extract.
In case you haven't noticed, I did change shirts because I took a shower in between. Because since it took an hour for the dough to rise, I figured I might as well take a shower. Because I had a bunch of sugar and cinnamon all over me. Okay.
Sorry if my hands are shaky. I have really shaky hands.
Smells so good.
Now you just gotta mix it up.
But it doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste good. If you eat it by itself, I tried, believe me. It tastes good.
Yeah, I've tried it
Don't
too.
do it.
I've tried it once. I licked it off of the teaspoon when we were making cupcakes. It was not.
Also, I used
good.
Irish butter,
It
pure
did not
Irish
taste
butter.
Advertising.
Because they use
It's not supporting this video, by the way.
yeah, because they grass feed their cows, unlike America,
America,
which feeds their
the
cows
dumb.
garbage,
Okay.
GMOs.
America the Great, I guess. America the Great.
And then Lyric just left.
Although cows upstate have
This looks so good.
there's some
I
organic
really wanna
cows in
eat it.
America.
It looks like
There's a
cake
lot of
batter that's stuck to a fork.
unhealthy cows here.
Yeah, you.
Factory farm cows.
Leah.
Jeez, it's getting all stuck. This is
Is this-
also really sticky. Right now, it might be weird. If you look at it now, it might be weird to put on a Cinnabon. Believe me, it melts on it because it's so hot, the Cinnabons.
So you got to keep mixing and mixing.
Yeah.
It takes a while. I actually mixed it a lot before I put it last time. I mixed it, mix. You just got to keep going with it. You gotta keep it.
And then it'll
This
get its
melts. It melts on top of the Cinnabon, so it's not going to be chunky like this. It's going to be like it's kind of going to be like the smear that we made. It's going to melt into it. It tastes really good.
It looks like it's already turning.
Yeah, I think this is good, right?
Keep going, keep going.
It's
Maybe I
really
should use
hot
the
in here.
whisk.
I'm gonna burn.
No, the fork is better.
I feel like I'm gonna burn.
Burn, baby,
There's stuff
burn.
from the sides,
Go over
too.
there. Go over the computer.
It's still burning there. It's burning everywhere.
It looks good. It has to be smooth.
Test
I'm
taste.
guessing. Nice and smooth. Wait, let me get the stuff on the side.
Yeah, get the powder on the side.
It
Ooh, the
it tastes
Cinnabon's
good.
almost ready. 17 minutes. I can't wait.
Mom.
I want to eat cinnamon bun.
Okay, it looks really creamy and delicious now.
I got it on my finger. So
Big,
taste test.
fluffy, giant
That tastes
cinnamon
good.
buns.
I
You
taste
should taste
tested
some.
it.
Here, taste some. Adamari, taste them.
I just tasted great.
These are going to taste beautiful on those Cinnabons. Okay, so ours did not turn out so well, as you can see here. This does not look like a normal Cinnabon. This looks like a gigantic Cinnabon that's going to give us all diabetes. But that's okay, because we can just share them one at a time and eat each one for dessert, because this is too big. I made a horrible mistake, and I made them too big, and now they are
You're gonna die!
Godzilla Cinnabons, and we're just gonna eat them and get sick. It's okay.
No, we're not, because they're
And get
so
diabetes. We're just gonna
But
eat
they
them
will
and
still
get
taste
diabetes.
absolutely delicious. So yes, do try this recipe, but do not overwork the dough like I did. Okay?
And do not get
Learn-
diabetes.
Learn from my mistake.
And parent
Lyric
supervision.
tip.
Parent supervision.
Learn from my mistakes.
Parent
please.
supervision.
Do not
Make
do
sure
what
you
I
have
have
a
done.
parent.
And as I said before, the cream cheese frosting melts onto the Cinnabon. Especially
it
ours
tastes
when they're
really good.
gigantic and big.
I need like a...
So thank you for watching our video. If this helps you, please give us a like. And if this doesn't help you, maybe like anyways, just because you feel bad for ourselves.
Feel bad for us. Or else. I'm kidding.
So bye.
Bye.
Totally kidding.